guys, so if you watched my video yesterday, you'll know that last night my mum came back with a really unexpected pet. She had just rescued 2 rabbits from being eaten. Yes, people do eat rabbits in Cyprus, it's not uncommon. In fact, it's more common to eat a rabbit than keep it as a pet, so we're a little bit strange, I guess. So it's a male and female rabbit, and the male one actually belongs to me and Dan now, which is wonderful. So when we do move out from my mum's house, whenever that will be, probably not anytime in the near future, when we do move out, he will be coming with us. So there is another member to the channel, yay! So we went out to a pet shop today that we haven't been to before, and we don't have a lot of money at the minute. We certainly weren't expecting to have a new animal turn up. So we did what we could, and we bought what we could with the money we had. It's only basic supplies, but I'm just going to show you what we picked up from. At the minute, for those of you wondering, he's staying in a very small commercially bought cage. We didn't buy it especially for him, it's one we had spare from when Candy and Spice arrived 3-4 years ago, and it'll do until we can actually build him a hutch of his own. So the first thing I got is a bit strange. It's 2 4-packs of toilet rolls, and if you've seen my video on how to make homemade hamster bedding that's safe, you'll know exactly why I've got this. This is actually going to be used for making a litter substrate. I haven't got his litter tray yet, but it's going to be going inside his litter tray for him to do his poopsies and peepsies on, because I just feel like it's a safer material than the other things the shops are offering in this country. We don't have a great variety of choice. And to be honest, you kind of have to recycle a lot of things and make do with what you can. And this is making do. So yes, I got, how many? 2, 4, 8, there we are, 8 toilet rolls. And they were £1 each, which isn't that bad at all. So yeah. Next I got this really cute grooming brush, and this is one of the flexible rubber ones. This cost me €2, so it's not too bad a price. And again, I just got it from a local shop. I was literally up until 4:30 this morning, doing as much research as I could on rabbits. I've never owned a rabbit before. The first time I've had rabbits in my life were meeting my sister's one when I moved to Cyprus. So I've been doing a lot of research, but one of the first things I came across was the whole thing about them liking to be groomed, so I thought this was quite a nice one. Just sits on the back of your hand like that, and you can adjust it, which is quite nice. And for £2, it's not that bad, and it'll last quite a while. It's got these nice little rubber bristles on it. So we didn't have any spare rabbit bottles last night, and so Jack had to drink out of a spare hamster bottle. As you know, the spouts on the hamster bottles are a lot more narrow than on rabbit bottles, so I had to pick him up a proper one today, and I thought this one was really good. It was €4, which is a little bit pricey, but it's quite a cool design, and it's got these little hook thing, so it makes it really easy just to hook it straight onto the cage. It comes off and on really, really easy, and of course it has the proper spout, and it's not a leaky one, but it's a drippy one, so I don't think we'll have problems with it though. I spent ages looking around to try and find a ceramic rabbit dish, and all of them cost a bomb, and we just didn't have the money for it right now. So he will be getting a proper rabbit dish in future, but for now I've just got him this cat dish. I've just taken the rubber off it there. This is a cat or dog food bowl, and I thought it'd be a good one because these are flat to the floor. It's a little bit more difficult for them to sort of get hold of it and throw it. I know rabbits love to throw things around. My sister's rabbits throw their dish around all the time, so I thought I'd get him something flat to the floor, see how he gets along with it, and see if I can find a proper ceramic bowl at some point in the future. Now, I did put some of Einstein's spare chew toys in with him last night. He hasn't really touched them, but I got him some new chews today. I got him one of these, which just attaches to the edge of the cage. It's got a little washer, and then it just hangs through. Something for them to chew on. And it's nothing that interesting. It's just a bit of wood on a screw-on thing. And it cost me €2.45, which I thought wasn't that bad. And then I also got this. This was actually in the parrot section, and this hangs from the top of the cage. Though I'm going to make this a bit longer because he won't be able to reach it otherwise. And this was $2.65. Again, that's just wood and string and completely safe, pet-safe dyes and pet-safe materials. I also picked up one of these from the cat section, and it's just one of the ball things with a jingly ball bell what's it inside. And Candy and Spice have some of these, and they really, really love them. And I know it's a bit small. I will be getting him a bigger one, but he's only about 4 months old at the minute. And so this is alright for him now. He is a big breed of rabbit. I don't know what breed he is, but I know he's a big breed. And so he will obviously outgrow something like this. But it's just for the time being to keep him busy. Oh, while I was out, I also picked up these. These are obviously not for the rabbits, but this is for Einstein. I bought him these before. You've seen them in another video. And they're just the little toothbrushes. They're like the Paragon alligators, only they're the toothbrush ones. So now going into a bit of a controversial topic, I have bought Jack his own harness and lead. Now please bear with me, I do understand that some people are really against harnesses for rabbits, and some people love them, and some people are in between, and I absolutely respect you if you feel that they're not a good thing. If you personally don't like them, I completely respect your opinion. However, I've done a load of research on it. I've spoken to a lot of people who are both for and against it, people who actually use them, and I've read some articles on it and everything. And I've decided that given Jack's current situation, where he's living in quite a small cage, and currently, as we weren't expecting to get any animals anytime soon, he obviously doesn't have a run of any kind. So I thought it would be best for him to get him some exercise, to get him a harness so he can actually go out and have a bit of exercise and have a bit of an explore. Now, of course, I know that I'm not going to be irresponsible with this. I understand some people are against it because it encouraged irresponsibility or, hurting the rabbit. I absolutely understand the use of the harness is just as a safety thing. It's not to be used to, drag the rabbit around or to actually walk the rabbit. It's used just to keep the rabbit from disappearing into dangerous situations or running off suddenly. So it will be used absolutely responsibly. And it's just a basic harness. It's just one that clips open. And I'm trying to remember, we figured this out in the shop, how it goes. It's a basic one where the legs go in that way, the legs go in that way, that goes across the chest, and it comes round the back. So it's a normal harness. I've not done this the right way. That comes round the back. I don't know, the legs go in somewhere. I figured it out in the shop. But yes, it's just a normal basic harness. It doesn't go around the neck, it goes around the legs and the back. It's a proper supportive one, a body harness I think they're called. And that cost, I think that was like €4 because it was half price. And it's actually one for dogs because all the rabbit ones just look too small to me. And he is a big rabbit, so I wanted to play it safe and get him one that was adjustable and one that was going to fit him and be comfortable. And I also got him then the lead to go onto it, and this was obviously not a matching lead, but this was just $2.40 and it's just a basic one, just a normal basic dog lead. Finally, I picked up a bale of hay, and this isn't the best hay. It's not, it doesn't look the most exciting. It's quite a browny colour, but it was all there was, and we needed something straight away. And obviously, hay can be really expensive, and this one was really cheap, so it was just sort of do with what we can at the minute. But there is a shop, I believe it sells proper meadow hay, and I'm going to go have a look at it next week and see if they have got meadow hay. This is farm hay though, which is why it's slightly more brown, a little bit more dry, but this is the exact same as the grass we have here. We don't have grass growing in Cyprus whatsoever. There is no grass. If you have grass growing, usually it's because somebody is paid to have it put down. So yeah, this is identical to what wild rabbits in Cyprus would eat anyway. So it's not the worst stuff in the world, it's not the best, but it'll do, and it's only for a week until I can get some more. So there it is, that's Jack's first haul, and I know it's only a few basic things, but it's all we could afford right now. We've practically spent all the last of our money on him, but I'm hoping he's going to be alright. He's going to be happy for a little while until we can get some more money together and get him some more things that he needs. So I'm just going to answer a few questions which I feel you guys may be asking at the end of this video. If you do have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer them. So one of them would be, I'm expecting people to be asking what kind of house that Jack's going to be living in, what kind of home he's going to be living in. Now, we are going to have to build his home from scratch from recycled woods that you get from a building site that they're not using anymore. You cannot buy rabbit hutches of any kind, and you can't use rabbit sheds here because it's just too hot. The rabbit would cook inside them. So what I'm going to be doing is building him a large indoor housing hutchy area, I suppose, from scratch, and then building him a 6 to 8 foot run on the end of that he will have constant access to, except at night when he will have to be locked inside of his house for safety reasons, because people here of course do take and eat rabbits, and I'd be too concerned at night for him. So he's gonna have a really nice big house, which I'm hoping he's going to enjoy, but that's going to be a few weeks yet before he gets that. We also will be looking into getting Jack neutered as soon as we can. I have to find a vet who will do it because there aren't that many vets who will see small animals. There is one vet which I have my eye on who I think will actually do it because he has seen my sister's rabbits before now. Now my sister's rabbits are female, and of course Jack's sister who came with him is female, and it's pretty much impossible to find anyone who will spay a rabbit over here. They think you're a nutter for asking, but it's really, really hard to find anyone who would do that. So our females haven't been spayed. And it's unlikely that Pumpkin will be spayed either for the same reasons. However, because it's an external operation, we're hoping we can find someone who will at least neuter Jack, which would be the best thing for him. So fingers crossed that we can get that done. The third thing is that there are no rabbit vaccinations available in Cyprus, so he won't be vaccinated, of course. He hasn't had any kind of vaccinations. It's not that people won't do it, it's that they're just not available here. You can't get rabbit vaccinations. That's just the way it is. Again, my sister's rabbits that she's had for the last 4 years, they haven't been vaccinated because you can't get them. Pumpkin won't end up vaccinated either, and unfortunately Jack won't be. Hopefully in a few years' time they may introduce vaccinations, but who knows. And if they do in the future, of course we will look into getting him vaccinated, but it's not something we can see coming into the country anytime soon. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you do have any more questions, please feel free to leave them below. If there are a lot of them, I'll probably end up doing a Q&A video, so don't worry if I don't answer your questions straight away. It's probably because I'm trying to make a video on answering all of them at once. So don't worry about that at all, guys. I have so much research to go do, and so much shopping to plan, and so much financial stuff to plan for little Jack, but you know what, he's completely worth it. He's a gorgeous, gorgeous boy, and I am going to spoil him completely rotten because he's my little prince, just like little Einstein. They're all going to be spoiled. And yes, so I best go give him this stuff because I think he's going to be all excited, and I'll see you guys next week or next time or Tuesday or whenever I'm back next. So I'll see you guys. Bye bye.